So let me ask you this, maybe part of that healing, and you shared this a little bit earlier, and a lot of women here in America have this story. My mom struggled, right? My mom struggled because she was reliant on a man. That man died, okay? He left, he flaked out, his job ended, he committed suicide, right? A man failed. Women have these trauma lessons that they've learned, and women are passing down so many trauma lessons to their daughters now. And their daughters are going out with trauma behaviors that they think are healthy behaviors, a lot of them. And I wonder if maybe that's part of the healing. So I'm going to pitch this to you. So we have talked about, right, specifying you do not want to put women back in cages. You don't want to do that. Men need to step up at the same time. And that bears saying, because I know this is going to go on Twitter, or X as it's called now, and everywhere. Men need to step up. Women need to do that healing as well. We have a lot of options. We need to narrow those options. People need to come back from trauma issues, men and women. What do you see? Because this podcast is about practical applications, steps people can take maybe. So we're wrapping up here. What do you think are some practical steps, instead of waiting for the government to fix this problem for us? What are some things that people at home can start doing that they can take charge of their life right now?
Yeah. The first thing I always recommend when asked that question, you just mean generally?
Yeah.
The first thing I always recommend to people is get in shape. The hardest thing why do people think that they can control every other person and society and culture and politics and everything when they haven't even conquered their own mind and body, right? So the reason I tell people to get in shape is because it's hard. It's hard, but it's simple, and it's also all on you. It doesn't, the gym, the nutrition, whatever, it doesn't care about your gender, it doesn't care about your race, it doesn't care about your sexuality, your social status, your whatever. The weights weigh the same every time. 1 mile is always 1 mile. A calorie is always a calorie. It's totally agnostic to any type of identity label. And if you can conquer that, then it puts you in very good stead for everything else. Because you can take that same discipline, consistency, setting a plan, overcoming plateaus, beating challenges, right? Fighting, all of that stuff you can take into any other area of life, whether that's financial, it's relationships, it's your career, whatever it is. You can just take those same lessons and ideas and repeat them in a different field, and you will have success.